Ape's power pushed back Veiled Dragon Pavilion's third elder in accordance with Yugiki's master plan. Without these two, Hell Valley would be far weaker than Veiled Dragon Pavilion. Then there's Pill King Hall in second place. They had Vicious Pill King to thank for that. His poison was so deadly no one dared approach him. Without him, they wouldn't even have surpassed Merry Woods. So that's how it is. Hell Valley and Pill King Hall's pillars were killed or ruined by me, so of course the two are no longer what they used to be. There were many illustrious names in the last esoteric debate. Yugiki, this mastermind, was publicly acclaimed as the first genius among the 20 profound heaven experts of the 7 houses joining the debate. Then there was Vicious Pill King, the alchemist of the millennium. Uncle Gio also showed great prowess as well, known for his purple lightning gold eye, TSK TSK TSK. It is great that I killed Yugiki, avoiding many future headaches. Thinking clearly now, my trip to Blue Expanse City was downright ingenious. As for Vicious Pill King Yensong, hee, I sure scored big. Now that you have seen where the 7 houses stand, you need to pay a closer look to your strongest opponents in the next esoteric debate. These are the widely acclaimed geniuses of today from the 7 houses. The 6 dragons and 1 phoenix. 6 dragons and phoenix. I had heard of this title in the Drifting Flowers edifice back then, but I didn't care much. It turns out that these were the candidates for top power holders in their houses for the next century. The 6 dragons and 1 phoenix goes back 1,000 years. Along the course of history, these 7 had always been the strongest talents at each debate. No matter how great the disciples of other sects and clans were, they still couldn't compare. In fact, they fell dreadfully short. In other words, the future of the 7 houses is in their hands, their power reaching higher than their predecessor, and slipping ever so slightly out of the imperial family's control with every generation. This is why the regent estate is in a haste to unify the 7 houses now. Any more delays would make this ambition too costly to achieve, if not impossible. The 7 houses' growth isn't just a plague on the imperial family, but on regent estate as well. If this continues, Tianyu will find itself one day split in 7. With the imperial family still there only to keep up appearances. But among the houses, the statuses will change, one no longer being the head of the 7 houses. At the same time, with the empire divided, unification will hardly be achievable again. First of all, the phoenix here is represented by Drifting Flowers Edifice's Edifice Lord, Ascending Ice Phoenix, Chu Qingcheng. Some say Chu Qingcheng has the beauty to destroy nations and incredible talent as well. She was entrusted with the power of Edifice Lord since young. With her strong character, her aloof disposition gives the impression the men would only dirty her. Nevertheless, her power is very much real, surpassing many of the 7 houses' elders. You've seen her. Well, you can say that I have, but I also haven't seen her. When she was 16, I once went to Drifting Flowers Edifice. That fine figure, the grace, the pose, are all otherworldly. Many years have passed since, but I still recall that view as if from a dream. But unfortunately, her face was always covered with a light veil at that time, so I couldn't get a glimpse of the beauty. Despite staying for one short month, she only shot me a glance. She is truly deserving of being called an icy beauty. Is that so? But I've seen her. What, you've seen her? So, have you seen her? Or her face? Nonsense, if you haven't seen her face, you haven't seen her. How does she look? Do the rumors do her justice? Ha ha ha, as if. Regardless if she's a fairy, an immortal, or even a goddess, no amount of words are enough to encompass her visage. Your imaginations could never fathom the extent of her beauty. Why is it that this punk always gets the good stuff? Zhuafan, is she that pretty? Absolutely. I have the 3 days spent with her as testament of how accurate my description is. What? You spent 3 days with her? That's impossible, doesn't she loathe men? Maybe that depends on the man. After all, everyone is different. You can't go saying because she was cold to you when you met that she's an icy beauty. Brother, this may possibly be a little harsh. But if I were a woman, even I wouldn't want to be seen with you. Why would a human even say that? Although Chu Qingqing's talent truly is amazing, it may not be as monstrous as you'd think. Not to mention the geniuses of the sects. She couldn't even beat Huangpu Qingyun. If these 6 dragons 1 phoenix are the same, I can handle them easily. Kid, if you really think so, 5 years later in the esoteric debate, you'd have the shock of your life. Oh, what makes you say that? Having been to Drifting Flowers edifice in person, you must know by now their situation. I've met that girl as well, her talent is outstanding, but the chaos around her had stalled her cultivation, making her fall behind other houses' disciples. This is why her current strength is not so good in front of you. You said that she couldn't match Huangpu Qingyun. But let me tell you this. When Chu Qingcheng was 12 and fought Huangpu Qingyun, I happened to be the judge. How do you think it ended? Ha ha ha. Huangpu Qingyun suffered a total defeat in 1 move. At that time, I could see that this girl's talent surpassed a divine dragon's. And the other house's disciples are no different. Moreover, with Drifting Flowers edifice having regained Chu Bijuan's support, that girl can now focus on cultivating. I am eager to see how far she can reach in 5 years' time. But the other house's disciples will most likely go even higher. This time's esoteric debate, I'm really looking forward to it. Ha ha ha. If there's any truth in Feng Chubai's words, then these 6 dragons and 1 phoenix will probably exceed their own elders. In other words, I am going to face 7 monster-like existences. Among the 6 dragons, Mary Woods has the forest fleeting dragon, Lin Xianfeng. And Lin Xuanfeng's is even more so. He fleets about the trees like the wind, gone before you even know it. Mary Woods has the most uncanny speed among the houses. From Sword Marquis's abode hails golden armored sword dragon, Xia Tianshang. Xia Tianshang is many times stronger than his younger brother, Xia Tianyang, a true sword genius. Sword Marquis's abode's sole profound ranked martial art, Flowing Space's 9 forms is so intricate that many elders can't even grasp it fully their entire lives. Then they say that this kid had done it at 19, inconceivable. But the next person. Brother, those people I just mentioned, are nothing compared to the next one. This is the true genius among geniuses, a freak among freaks. Regent Estate's eldest young master, heaven-shaking dragon lord, Huangpu Qingtian. You have met his younger brother, Huangpu Qingyun. But, that guy is nothing compared to his big brother, he can only be regarded as mediocre amongst mediocres. This includes the other 6 dragon 1 phoenix, who can only be regarded as ordinary people when compared to him. We have extremely scarce information regarding him. But, it is certain. If he attacks, even if the other 6 dragon 1 phoenix joined hands, they would not be his opponent. 6 people can't even deal with him, Kakik. What a terrible existence that boy is. Now you know, brother, even if you stir up trouble for the Regent Estate, it won't be that easy. Compared to that monster. Even you, the invincible demon Zhuofan, may not. Don't worry. 5 years from now at the 100 School Contest, a brand new Zhuofan and Luo clan will appear in front of you. But in the meantime, I have to do something. I hope the Imperial family can keep the Luo clan safe. Don't worry, brother, you can cultivate at ease and prepare for the 100 Schools Contest. The Luo clan will be safe in our hands and if you can stand out at the 100 Schools Contest, Father Emperor will have an excuse ready to directly bestow you with an imperial family title. If at that time the regent estate wants to make a move on you, they must pass through the imperial family, which will be even more difficult. Crisis, crisis. When there's danger, there's opportunity. And this time, the 100 Schools contest is the biggest opportunity for the Luo clan to climb to the top in one breath. Call all elders of the clan. It's time for us to leave the Windgaze city. What? It's been less than 10 years since we've all merged and developed into a clan. To directly confront the 7 noble families who have thousands of years of history. Is this not just throwing an egg against a rock? The royal mission this time is too difficult. Elderly, you have been at the regent estate before. Do you think we have a chance against Huangpu Qingtian? No, there's no chance. Ha, old ghostly. Our steward Zhua is no ordinary person. How many people in this world can kill dozens of heavenly profound experts while being at the bone-forging realm? How can this brat named Huangpu Qingtian compare to our steward Zhua? Big sis, this isn't the time for flattery. I hope you can be a bit more serious. Otherwise, I will take those words of yours as if you actually want me to die. I didn't expect the usually unrestrained and arrogant Zhua fan to be so cautious. I guess he's cautious during critical situations. This is a ruler who never listens to personal beliefs. One who isn't blinded by simple flattery. Zhua fan has such calmness. To be honest, Steward Zhua, the 3rd prince and Fengqiubai have actually met that kid. So the words are mostly hearsay, there are still reservations. Everyone who's seen him has had only one response. That he is a natural-born king, a true monster. Elder Shui said just now that Steward Zhua can kill heavenly profound experts while being at the bone-forging realm. What I really want to say to you all today is, Steward Zhua is not the first person to do so. 10 years ago, Huangpu Qingtian at bone-forging realm, 2nd stage, easily defeated the heavenly profound elders of the regent estate. You know those elders are different from old Ghost 7, but they were all cultivating the golden tyrant body art, they were all strong body cultivators. I was able to defeat heavenly profound experts. First, I have the wings of the thunder skylark. Second, I used the diamond quicksand to refine my body. Apart from this, it's hard to imagine what other method can make a person strong to such an abnormal extent. There are actually such monsters who exist in this world. It's as if he's born to trample over all mortals and geniuses alike. Before I left, that monster was being taught by the Grand Master in cultivation. I don't know what stage he has reached now. But, even Huangpu Qingyun has reached the heavenly profound realm. That Huangpu Qingtian is at least a heavenly profound realm, 5th stage or higher. I really can't fathom how strong he is now. I really don't understand. No matter how strong a person is, how can he reach a higher realm at such an unimaginable speed? There's no way a person is born a monster. So, according to Old Ghostly, Steward Zhua stands no chance at all. That's not necessarily true. I just said, in terms of strength, Steward Zhua can't defeat that monster, but the others don't know of Steward Zhua's methods. Even us old men still don't know. Don't forget how all of us came to the Luo clan. Yes, Steward Zhua's strength is not actually his strength. It's rather his ingenious schemes. No one can compare to his abnormal means. This is our biggest advantage. This year's 100 Schools contest, which can be regarded as the strongest contest in 1,000 years. Fortunately, I was born 100 years earlier. Otherwise, in this 100 Schools contest, I'm afraid I can only be cannon fodder. But Huangpu Qingtian. He is the biggest problem. Elders, do you know where there are many thunderclouds in the sky? What does stewardjwa mean? For this. Rank spirit beast, the thunder skylark's egg. Ha ha ha. Stewardjwa has many hidden treasures, even a 6th level spiritual beast's egg. If it hatches, we will have a beast that will even give a radiant stage a run for his money. Yeah, we toiled long and hard, yet only managed to get 5th level spirit animals. Who knew stewardjwa would hold a 6th level spiritual beast? This is a rare treasure even for a radiant stage. Stewardjwa's methods are flawless. Please, enough with the buttering. I only obtained this egg through chance. And because it was damaged, I had to go to Drifting Flower's edifice and use Bodhi Jade sap to restore it. Then various things cropped up, and I had no time to mind it. Only recently I managed to restore it. But to make it hatch, I must find a place with thick lightning bolts. Why don't you just set up a thunder gathering array? Impossible. The lightning will be too feeble and also costly. I want to incubate it in a natural thundercloud. This is all so its power will reach its peak. This is another ace up his sleeve in dealing with Huangpu Qingtian. The hatching of this spirit animal is of great import. If we're speaking of a natural place engulfed in thunderstorms all year round in Tianyu, only one place comes to mind. No way. That's a forbidden area. We already have our hands full with the 7 houses. Do you want us to get into more trouble? What place are you talking about? Thunderswarm Mountain. Thunderswarm Mountain. What's wrong with it? As stewardjwa can imagine. It is a place where lightning strikes every day, all day. Its skies are blanketed with thick thunderclouds. This place has been like this ever since the founding of the empire. Perfect. I'll have my egg hatch there. You can't. If it was before, it would be fine if you wanted to go there. But since 60 years ago, one of the empire's 3 guardian sects, the Demon Scheming Sect, exiled 4 criminals there to receive thousands of thunder strikes a day. If we go there and release the 4 by mistake, we'll be offending the Demon Scheming Sect and suffer their wrath. Are you saying that the 4 criminals are being guarded by the Demon Scheming Sect? Not at all. The Demon Scheming Sect just left them there and ignored them ever since. They thought none would dare risk offending them and let the 4 out. What bloody reason is there to fear then? Even if we do let them out by mistake, we just have to haul ass out of there with none the wiser. That's right. Then it's settled. Miss Lei. Elder Yin. There is something I need you to do. Come to my room later, elderly. We'll go to Thunderswarm Mountain. Elderly, how much longer? By my estimates, we should arrive in 3 days. The faster we get there, the better. If we delay, something may happen. Elderly, are you all right? It's okay, but that item is a spiritual weapon, most likely a 5th grade one. If not for being a body cultivator, I might have ended up dead. He. You must be someone to have blocked my 5th grade spiritual weapon. The bone staff with your bare hand. It looks like I've caught a big fish today. RD layer of radiant stage. Now you know how great I am, so be good and surrender, and I may be kind enough to spare your miserable lives. Humph, only a mere 3rd layer of radiant stage expert, who does not know his own weight. How dare you show off in front of me? What, you old man are in the 6th layer. Humph, daring to attack without even scouting your opponent, how the hell did you live so long to reach the 3rd layer of radiant stage? It's my turn to ask the questions. Who are you, and why did you attack us? Who instructed you? Ha 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 ha. A puny fifth layer of bone-tempering cultivator, who pretends to be a master with 2 wings. How can you ask about your grandpa's name? You little shit that is neither human nor monster, dares to call yourself my grandpa. Elderly, no more questions. Deal with this midget and let's be on our way. With pleasure. You little thing that is neither human nor monster. You are dead. Blast it, I really hit a snag this time. Want to run? This demonic cultivation method is beyond vile. Hee hee hee. You didn't expect this, did you? Your grandpa is a dreadful demonic cultivator. With this low profound ranked martial art of mine, Demon Shadow Bone Staff, I will swallow your body and soul. Scared now? Ha ha ha. Moron. What, you dare to look down on me? Then you can go to hell. You little bastard. Let me show you what true demonic martial arts are. What? Wait, I admit defeat, please let me go. Hey. Why didn't you open your eyes before? Now that you are begging for mercy. It's too late. Brothers, your big brother is about to die. Come save me. Who dares to touch my brother? Who dares to touch my brother? Na. My brothers are here. Are you scared now? If you're scared, give yourself up and I may be inclined to spare your wretched lives. This idiot, he just had a harsh lesson beaten into him a moment ago, but now he's back to showing off. Elderly. For the sake of humanity, get rid of these little shits. I can't bear to watch. Steward Jua, we may have hit a snag this time. Everyone, are you perhaps the legendary 4 scheming demons placed in Thunderswarm Mountain? By the Demon Scheming Sect. They are the prisoners held by the Demon Scheming Sect. But didn't the Demon Scheming Sect lock them up? What are they doing up and about? He. We are the Demonic Cultivator Hero Quartet, known to all as the Abominable 4 Scheming Demons. These 4 are grade A weirdos, one dumber than the next. I just can't figure out why in the world the Demon Scheming Sect would take them in. Elderly, I still believe it's in humanity's best interest you deal with them, forthwith. Now I know why the Demon Scheming Sect threw them in the Thunderswarm Mountain and forgot about them. Not even I would want to spare one moment longer seeing these weirdos. Steward Jua, they are more than their exotic appearance led you to believe. These 4 threw Tianyu into chaos when they joined hands back in the day. If that's the case, then I'd like to take a good look. Big brother, they look impressive. It's best we make a run for it. Coward, you're always cramping our style. We won't take you with us ever again. And our eldest bro was hurt by them. How can we let this slide? It seems that among these comedians, there is still a normal one. And even if we don't get revenge for old bro, how are we going to get compensation for getting his bone staff ruined? I stand corrected, they're inhuman. You don't care about your elder bro's wound, and yet you cry over some junk. God damn it. I didn't call you over to squabble, but to fight. I'll lead, all of you follow me. Attack, attack. Blast it all to hell. Every single time you stand aside and cheer, but are the last one to help. Yeah, third bro. If you don't charge first this time, we won't charge at all. Let's all calm down a bit. Old bro is wounded. It might be best if we make a tactical retreat. Fourth bro, you butt in every single time and ruin our morale and make us lose. Yeah, we wouldn't have lost the last time if you'd have charged with us. Elderly, are these guys even strong? Shouldn't they be? I only heard rumors about them. And never met them myself. They say these four are quadruplets and fit together like a glove. This is why the demon scheming sect recruited them and taught them a unity tactic. They usually win by numbers, despite being weaker. However, they often fight with their own people whenever they disagree. Since that's the case, how do they even fight if all they do is beat each other? This must have led to their banishment. They may be able to work together flawlessly in battle, but their characters are totally different and hard to reach a consensus. Speaking of the first pygmy, he is the eldest among the four scheming demons. Violent demon. He is brash, rude, and very much brainless. No matter how strong the opponent he faces, he is the first to charge head first. If his brothers follow or not is another matter entirely. This is also why we didn't sense any soul ripple to scout our level and instead skipped to throwing the black staff at us. Oh, I am well aware of his stupidity. The one asking for compensation is the second brother, Scrooge Demon. He is the cheapskate of the four, narrow-minded, and always forgoes long-term profit in favor of short-term pocket change. He is a typical case of straining at gnats and swallowing camels. That guy deserves to be beaten. He ignores his elder bro and laments the loss of a spiritual weapon. One look at him and it makes me want to smack him too. That is the third brother, Sly Demon. He is sharp and an expert in sneak attacks. But every time rumor has it that each time the four fight, he always stands at the sideline doing nothing. Heads come rolling on the enemy's sides, it's all thanks to him. He's your typical opportunist. This guy has at least a redeeming quality, hoodwinking his enemies. And yet he uses his smarts to steal the credit from right under his brother's noses. At least he's much better than the first two. The last one is the fourth brother, Wimp Demon. In every fight, he stands behind his first bro. But some say, he is the strongest among the four. Many experts despise his nature and slight him, only to fall at his hands in the end. Elderly, why don't you go and mess with them a bit? Force them to show their skills. Steward Jua, don't joke about this. They may not look like much, but they're dreadful together. I heard that a century ago, they were only in the 9th layer of Profound Heaven stage, but killed a 2nd layer of Radiant stage expert. Just think. Any Radiant stage expert is hard enough to fight. But these four killed one when they were in the Profound Heaven stage. Now that they're in the 3rd layer of Radiant stage, I'm not confident I can come out alive. What's that got to do with anything? Their eldest bro is wounded and their unity tactics effect will fall sharply. Hey, this old dude said your dad mated with a swine and ended up having you four weirdos. Steward Jua, you screwed me over. Their eyes have changed. I may be the Luo clan's elder, but that doesn't mean you get to screw me over. Since things have come to this point. That's right. You're all eyesores, so come on. Curses. You want to go head to head. Fine then, bring it. Wraith Style's first move, Soaring Demonic Dragon. Ah, it's over, it's over. Hee 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 hee. I don't want to play with you anymore. Something is definitely off about them. Hee 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 hee. So fast. You damn little shits, what you think you're doing hitting the same cheek? Can't you switch sides? Hee 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 hee. We'd love to. What does it have to do with you? Strange, Violent Demon was never that fast. How is it that his speed increased even when he is still injured? Yet, his attack got weaker. Could it be that? Elderly, let them hit you. So that's it. You little shits, I will pay those slaps back 100-fold. You bunch of mongrels, let's see if you have the guts to hit my other cheek. Hee hee hee. No, we won't. We'll only hit just that one. Damn little brats, didn't I tell you to hit me on the other cheek? Now, you're mine. Curses, we've been had. Damn it, damn it. I've been trapped, I've been trapped. Time to meet your maker. Your unity tactic is done for. Go to hell and visit the king of hell. I'm dead, so dead. For real this time. Oh God, oh gods, I'm gonna die. God darn it. You're in my hand already, so why won't you just die? What the hell is this little thing? He can still dodge even if he's in my hands. Oops. I'm gonna die. Why don't the other three help their brother? Were they abandoning him or confident in his power? Their schemes are really weird, what are they up to? Elderly, watch out. That was close. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha. What just happened? I can't even anticipate their moves. I couldn't make heads or tails when they were weak or strong. It was like hitting frickin' cotton. Hee hee hee. Brothers, let's fleece this guy and shame him thoroughly. Swish. Little things. What? So that's it, this is their unity tactic. As expected from a demonic skill, striking at the heart of things. Elderly, we are no match for them, quickly retreat. Nash. Bastards. Humph, that old geezer thinks he can get away after humiliating us. Hee 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 hee. No way. Brothers, charge. They are clearly in the third layer of Radiant stage, so how are they surpassing my speed? They'll soon be upon us. No worries, that's only the third brother's cultivation method, which focused on speed alone. Faster release please, even if he does catch up to us, he can't do jack squat. Elderly, once they get close, we'll finish them off in a blink. What? How do we do that? They use a unity tactic, so getting rid of one is of course impossible. You need to defeat all four of them at the same time. Going after just one is pointless. Then how? Elderly, do you recall Wraith Style's third move? Then. Shall we do this together? Of course. Rather be safe than sorry. Ha 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 ha. And, pay us for the broken bone staff. Wraith Style's third move, Necro Dragon's Screech. Cough. Bang, bang. God damn it, what are you doing still holding them when you're out like a light? No wonder he's Scrooged demon. Well, let me return the favor and make you demons in the truest sense. By sending you all to hell. Elderly, wait. I still have use for the four. Seal their cultivation for now. He he he. The four's hell has only just begun. What just happened? Why do I feel so woozy? Oi, wake up you fools, we've been caught. Oh, bloody hell, who's the bastard that dares tie us four demons, your grandpas? Release us right now, or I'll give you a fate worse than death. These little shits sure are bonkers. Look at them, like lambs to the slaughter yet still so feisty. You damn mongrels, one more peep out of you and I'll have your heads. These four are blokes, but at least know how to read the mood. Just threatened them a little, and they immediately obeyed. But this is good, easy to interrogate. I'm going to ask you some questions. Answer honestly, otherwise, I'll make sure you are 6 feet under. I heard you were sealed in Thunderswarm Mountain. How come you're out? Who released you? I don't know. Nerves of steel I see. Elderly, waste him. Ghostly dragon claw. Wait, I really don't know. Please, please let us go, we've only been out for a few months and hardly played enough. We don't want to die yet. Screw you, if you cherish your life so much, what are you doing posing as heroes? These little shits are only good at putting up an act. I've never seen such top-notch weirdos in either of my lives. You're saying someone let you out and yet you don't know. You expect me to buy such an obvious lie. Our lives are in your hands. We'd never dare do anything of the sort. We really don't know. 8 months ago. We were still trapped in Thunderswarm Mountain, struck by thousands of lightning daily. Then, a sudden crack opened in the barrier. We are not stupid, so if there was a way out, we naturally had to escape. But when we got out, there was no one there. So we went about doing the usual. Killing, burning, pillaging, ruining some cities and clans, you know, the works. Why on earth did you start doing that anyway? I can tell with one look you're a bookworm and narrow-minded. We are demonic heroes. What demonic cultivator out there doesn't pillage? Hee hee, the more we kill, the eviler we are. The further we walk on the demonic path. And our demonic hero's life will thus find its glorious meaning. For lunatics is more like it. You're the narrow-minded ones. I have studied the demonic path my entire life, even becoming the demonic emperor. And then here you are telling me I'm the shallow one when it comes to it. At the end of it all, the so-called demonic path comes down to one word only, selfishness. Any and all demonic cultivators are cool-headed, working only to further their benefits by any means necessary. In fact, pillaging is against our path. For us, this is only a means to an end, not our purpose. But these four blokes turned the method into a purpose. They couldn't be more wrong. If the demon path goal was this, then the entire world would have long turned on them and wiped them out. Just why the hell did the demon scheming sect even take them in? Who released them? And what is their purpose? Why did you attack us then? Who told you to? Dumb luck. Elderly, waste him. Wait, I'm being honest here. That's the truth of it. Since our escape from Thunderswarm Mountain, we laid 4 cities to ruin and killed around 500,000 people. We soon found ourselves bored and were about to choose our 5th city to waste when we met an imp at some point and made a bet with him. Who knew we'd lose and had to promise to look for ingredients in his stead? And where were we supposed to find it? Robbing people, of course. Especially those in the profound heaven stage or above. Their rings must be loaded with ingredients. That's why I attacked you when I saw you two flying here. We thought we'd find plenty of good stuff and complete the bet. But who knew we'd fail right at the start? Such dumb luck. Ahi-wah. Wah-wah. Fine fine, don't cry. Whoever cries, I'll waste him. Damn, I just can't tell when they're being real or just faking it. The four of you even know when to concede having lost a bet. Of course. We are demonic heroes. When have we ever been anything but trustworthy? Steward Jua, can we trust anything that came out of their mouths? Their heads may be screwed on wrong and speaking in tongues, but they are more or less telling the truth. The one who released them wished to incite chaos in Tianyu. They're not here for us. In that case, we can rest easy and continue onward to Thunder Swarm Mountain. I was afraid our tracks were followed and someone laid a trap for us. Steward Jua, are you thinking about our trip to Thunder Swarm Mountain or how to deal with these guys? Since these little guys' interference wasn't on purpose, then Thunder Swarm Mountain will be safe. As for these weirdos, I'm of a mind to recruit them. It just so happens that I have a unity tactic on me that suits them like a glove. I knew Steward Jua is lenient and found them appealing. Don't you need to think it further? If you really take them in, you may offend the Demon Scheming Sect. Hardly. Since Demon Scheming Sect threw them away and ignored them for 60 years, it won't matter. Moreover, true great men don't mind trifles. And are unafraid of some petty danger. So stop thinking as if this is a matter of epic importance. Then Steward Jua wants to. I am still considering. I no longer have on me cold spiritual beast blood, so how can I place an active bloodworm egg in the pills and hoodwink the four morons into taking them? Their brains may be slow, but they are radiant stage experts still. They are under our complete control. I assume there's no need to go as far as hoodwinking them into eating the pill as well. That's it. I deceived Li Jingtian into taking the bloodworm because he was just too amazing. But against these four little twerps under my control, I don't need to waste so much time. I'll just give it to them. What a fool I am. Elderly. Please forget that just now. As smart as he is, he can still be confused sometimes. Steward Jua. Could you give me 2 of those worms? I want to try stuffing it into others' mouths as well. What do you want? Haven't we been honest here? Why are you still? It's done, elderly. Release the 4 and restore their cultivation. You will regret it. How dare you tie us up and feed us worms? This shame has to be paid back. Even if you surrender, we will not spare your miserable lives. Yeah, we won't spare your miserable lives, for sure. Yes. Your lives. I will not spare your lives. What's going on? Why aren't they cowering? You're already under my control. If you don't want to die, listen closely. Of course we will, so stop it already. My head's about to pop. Yeah, you're our boss now. Screw that rotten old violent demon. You bastard, no sense of loyalty. Haven't we got the same mother? Daddy, please get rid of these treacherous bastards. I'm more than enough to look after you. They are not worth shit. These little shits are the most immoral radiant stage expert I've ever seen. If I took this immoral four in, would they betray me in the future? They even call me a damn daddy. Sigh, God, I hope this won't come back to bite me. Daddy, I'm yours forever and always. Oh, please don't let that bug give your child a tummy ache. Not one damn bone in your back. What? Daddy wants to see us show off our backbone. We are the demonic heroes, the abominable four. Our daddy is. Daddy, what was your name again? You are forbidden from calling me that, or I'll have the worms wreck your body so bad you'd be begging for the sweet release of death. Yes, Mommy. Call me Steward Jwa. Yes, Steward Jwa. If it weren't for the shortage of experts in the Luo clan, I would have been the first to take care of these four oddballs. You are now one of us, so explain to me this unity tactic. It is a secret art of demon scheming sect. We can't reveal it. That's how a human should act. At least they aren't complete wastes, knowing when to be loyal. Even if the demon scheming sect threw them away for 60 years, they are still protecting their secrets. The thing is, only we four can train it. It's our secret. If we let it slip, we'll easily be defeated in the future. That's too dangerous. How about we tell you of demon scheming sects guarding array instead, or where they keep their scriptures, or where the sect leader's room is perhaps. You sure like spilling the beans on everything about the demon scheming sect. The day might come where you'd even sell me out. Hurry up and fork out that unity tactic or I'll end you right here, right now. We'll tell you now. It's like this. It turns out that the unity tactic only works when four people are intrinsically connected on the biological and spiritual level. This unity tactic is called the Four Hearts Formation, pointing at the four human emotions: happiness, anger, sorrow, and joy. Violent demon trains anger to the point of being berserk. Once he strikes, nothing could stand up to him. Scrooge demon trains sorrow to the point of a grudge. He shifts from real to illusory, throwing the enemy off guard. Sly demon trains happiness to the point of ecstasy. Swift like the wind, leaving behind only after images. Wimp demon trains joy to the point of being whimsical. And since he is also cowardly by nature, he reaches the peak of defensive arts. The crux of the Four Hearts Formation is that it can allow the four to combine their advantages and become one, effectively multiplying their power. So this strange formation had me on the ropes. But it does have a weakness. The four of you can't use all of your abilities at the same time. Otherwise, it would truly be insane. Really? Then I'll help them reach that point. Abominable four scheming demons, since you are now with me, I will make it worth your while. This is also a unity tactic, for division formation. The users would move to the four cardinal points, with the five elements endearing one another, making each one of you use all the other's abilities. Furthermore, it will also work to boost your personal ability by 3 layers. It's insane enough they can use all the other's abilities, but it can even increase their power by 3 layers. Isn't that the same as facing the 4 scheming demons at the 6th layer of Radiant stage? That's right, with the 4 divisions amplifying each other, everyone can use anyone's ability. They will have speed, power, movements, defense, thus becoming true monsters. Not to mention, it complements the Four Hearts Formation. As for raising them 3 layers, that's only in the beginning stage of the 4-division formation. Once they reach the mid-stage, the amplification would raise their power by 6 layers. And if trained to peak, by a whole stage. In other words, the 4 of them will become as strong as a peak Radiant stage expert. Where the hell did you come up with this treasure? The 4-division formation is insanely more outrageous than the 4 hearts formation. Steward Jua, are you perhaps someone who fled a super sect or something? Heh, it's a secret. Heh. Steward Jua. If it's of no trouble, could you perhaps, maybe pay us back for the bone staff? No problem. It's as good as new, and even better than before. Awesome. Wow. Steward Jua is awesome. That. Steward Jua. Could you also give me that old guy's ring and clothes? What for? We just lost them because we went unconscious. How else could that old guy take them from me? Blast it, they were mine to begin with, you hear? You little shit, what kind of logic is that? They are yours once they exchange hands. Your twisted characters won't change, but you are never to use them on my men. Otherwise. I know, Steward Jua, I will think better of him from now on. He. Please excuse him. He has a temper. If he doesn't get to steal what he fancies, he'll sulk for a few days. That just means he's really stingy. Looks like when we bring the 4 of them back to the Luo clan, hey, don't look, it's not yours. I'll have to enforce extra security to stop this damn kleptomaniac. Listen well. We are now going to Thunderswarm Mountain, since you are familiar with it, lead the way. But. We can't. Steward Jua, did you forget? We promised a child to get him an ingredient. The 4 scheming demons are demonic heroes of indomitable spirit, how can we go back on our word? If it was someone else's words, I wouldn't have bothered, but these 4 weirdos are hardly honorable. If I left them the impression I was about to force them out of their promise, wouldn't teaching them later be impossible? Fine, we will first find the kid, give him the ingredient, then go to Thunderswarm Mountain. Steward Jua, you really have it. Of course. You see. I told you flying people had the ingredient on them, just hit them. Eldest bro is brilliant. Brilliant. The behavior of these 4 guys is a little weird. Choo. What's going on? It was as if I had been attacked by some terrible beast. Why is a child not even a decade old making me feel such danger? Steward Jua, the child is in the 2nd layer of Radiant stage. Could he be some old monster who has lived for hundreds of years? But the body cannot be disguised. Then there is only one possibility, the child reached the Radiant stage from a young age. These little shits only said they lost a bet with a kid, but not once mentioned he was a Radiant stage expert. They deliberately concealed it. What is their purpose? You 4 are finally back. If you'd have been any later, I'd assume you ran away and made me go after you. We wouldn't dare. We ran twice already and don't dare do it again. How are the great 4 demons holding a kid in such fear? The 3 days are almost up. Did you bring the ingredient? Is this 2nd layer of Radiant stage expert stronger than them who are a layer higher and using unity tactic? They have it. Just search them. Take it out. A 4th grade ingredient, purple root, that should be enough for you. Impossible. He's eating an alchemy ingredient before it's even refined. Even a Radiant stage expert would have his meridians explode doing such a ridiculous thing. Yet the kid was just peachy, as if he could refine the ingredient naturally. The taste of these 4th grade ones is so flat. I'm tired of having this thing. Do you have any 5th grade or higher ingredients? Picky brat. This is a 5th grade ingredient, a 10,000 years old snow ginseng. It should fit your tastes. It's been so long since I've tasted such a good ingredient. Curse those damn bastards in yellow. They only feed me slops. I almost died of hunger. Who is he talking about? The only ones among the 7 houses are Regent Estate who wear yellow. You 4 earned 3 more days of living. Go and search again. If you can't find anything, your heads will fall. No need to die. No need to die. Why do I feel you enslaved them? Wasn't it a bet and losing it made them search for an ingredient? I loathe gambling. The one time I ever bet, I lost. It forced me to eat wretched ingredients every day. From then on, I vowed never to bet again. Then they are. I caught these 4 pillaging their 4th city. I was about to get rid of them, but they were willing to go around searching for ingredients in my stead. So I let them go for now. Besides, I am missing a few hands and can understand the saying many hands make light work. I'd feel ashamed taking their lives after eating their ingredients. But since their crimes are too serious, they are to give me an ingredient every 3 days. They will keep doing this for as long as my trip outside lasts. This is also a means for them to atone. Why does it feel this kid is no less the weirdo the other 4 are? What does giving you ingredients have to do with their pillaging crimes? 4 vile people and a hypocrite. None of them are any good. Then again, it doesn't seem I'm made of better cloth either. How about we make a deal? The 4 are now under me, so I will give you 10 5th grade ingredients to let them leave with me. What do you say? 10. Since you have so many ingredients, you're not going anywhere. You'll stay right here and search for ingredients just as well. This greedy little piece of... Little brother, I won't take you for an ignorant child since you're a radiant stage expert. Are you going to force me into servitude? He. Pillagers belong in prison, so it's only fitting they do some community service for a bit. But these things, they were done by those 4. What's it got to do with me? Birds of a feather flock together. Since you're on the same side as them, then you're no better. A little punishment is only natural. You can't go back once you started things. I do not like hitting children, but if... Oh, want to hit me? Ha ha ha. Good. But I have no wish to kill you, so I will give you all 10 chances to challenge me. If you can win just once, I'll let you all go. This kid is confident in his victory. Judging from how the 4 scheming demons were so scared of him, his power couldn't be judged based on his low cultivation. How is his power? Compared to elderly, is he stronger or weaker? If he is stronger, how much stronger? He is very strong, but still not able to beat the old man. The fact is, this kid is very sharp, picking the weakness of our 4 hearts formation with one look. Otherwise, how could we be so easily defeated by him? How else could the 4 enter servitude if not having their unity tactic crushed? Elderly, you have to go all out on the kid. Hold nothing back. Is this kid pretending to be calm, or does he really not put the currently Jingti on in his eyes? If it were the latter, just how strong is this kid? Wraith style, first move. Soaring demonic dragon. How is this possible? Remember, this is the first chance.